Welcome to Dinar Community, your reliable destination for verified updates on global currency changes, economic transitions, and in-depth financial analysis. Today is June 13, 2025, and what we're witnessing is not speculation or hype. It's a turning point in economic history, backed by verifiable sources and global confirmations. After decades of rumors and prolonged debates, the long-awaited revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar (IQD) and the Vietnamese Dong (VND) has officially been confirmed. This is no longer a forecast, it's now a confirmed reality. Tomorrow, June 14, 2025, will officially launch the global rollout of this monumental revaluation. From Baghdad to Hanoi, and across major financial hubs, New York, London, Frankfurt, Dubai, Singapore, and Tokyo, the world's leading institutions are synchronized for this unprecedented economic reset. This isn't just an update, it's a complete transformation of how two nations engage with global finance. Markets are already in motion. Currency systems are being restructured. Digital platforms are preparing for the shift. For years, insiders speculated and strategized behind closed doors. But today, everything is unfolding live for the world to see. This is more than an exchange rate shift. It's a restructuring of monetary systems on a global level. Financial experts, analysts, central banks, and policy advisors have spent over a decade dissecting the potential scenarios of a revaluation. Now, those discussions have come to fruition, supported by the highest levels of banking leadership from Iraq and Vietnam. This isn't a leak, it's coordinated confirmation from institutions aligned with the International Monetary Fund (IMF), World Bank, and other oversight bodies. From Wall Street to Saigon's financial core, analysts have entered full response mode. Traders are shifting strategies. Stock markets are bracing for turbulence. For the citizens of Iraq and Vietnam, this means far more than currency values. It represents long-awaited financial fairness, a chance at restored confidence, and economic renewal. This event marks the end of financial isolation and the beginning of global reintegration. For investors, this is a high-stakes pivot point, filled with both opportunity and risk. What was once just hopeful projection has become grounded, undeniable fact. The coordinated timing of the IQD and VND revaluations is no accident. Following the economic shocks of the pandemic, both nations accelerated reforms and laid the groundwork for long-term stability. This revaluation is the result of years of planning in alignment with international economic standards. Strong GDP performance, rising exports, improved inflation control, and steady foreign investment have laid the foundation. Both governments have executed internal audits, updated monetary regulations, and coordinated with global financial allies. This isn't reactionary, it's a planned realignment with real-world economic indicators. Currency systems are being brought into balance with market reality. The transition will simplify financial transactions and clarify value exchanges for businesses and consumers alike. The world is not watching a desperate move. It's witnessing economic maturity. So, what's going to change? The first visible shift will be the redesign and redenomination of both the IQD and VND. New banknotes will replace the older, zero-heavy versions, making everyday transactions simpler and more efficient. These changes aren't cosmetic. They'll be supported by education programs for the public and business owners, coordinated by central banks and local institutions. Printed materials, mobile apps, and outreach campaigns will be used to walk citizens through the change. Digital tools will play a key role. Banking apps, e-wallets, and fintech platforms are being upgraded to reflect the new structures, ensuring smooth transitions. These updates are not theoretical, they're already underway. In Iraq, this monetary reset represents more than numbers. It's a long overdue moment of economic pride. Since the early 2000s, Iraq has faced financial hardship, inflated currencies, and international obstacles. This shift brings the nation closer to normalized, functioning economics, where prices make sense and transactions are easier. For shopkeepers, businesses, and everyday Iraqis, this is the beginning of simpler, more intuitive commerce. No more bloated ledgers or confusing price conversions. Foreign investors are also taking notice. Iraq's renewed financial structure is opening the door for renewed international partnerships and capital inflows. This is not just about money, it's about restoring national confidence. Vietnam's currency reform has followed a structured, forward-thinking model. Long regarded as undervalued, the Vietnamese dong is finally being brought in line with the country's true economic potential. Vietnam has become a powerhouse of Southeast Asia, thanks to a booming manufacturing sector, strong trade relationships, and a modernizing infrastructure. This revaluation is not artificial inflation, it's necessary correction, powered by disciplined strategy. Vietnam's strength lies in its digital readiness. With widespread adoption of mobile banking and fintech, the population is more than prepared to handle the transition. This reform will bring practical benefits, clearer pricing, more efficient spending, and greater access to global commerce. For investors, Vietnam now offers transparency, growth, and opportunity. The global message is loud and clear: emerging markets are ready to take control. The revaluation of the IQD and VND is not isolated. It reflects a broader movement, emerging nations asserting control over their economic narratives and challenging outdated financial frameworks. Where currencies were once stifled by history or skepticism, nations like Iraq and Vietnam are choosing modernization, transparency, and empowerment. This move is expected to influence financial planning far beyond Southeast Asia and the Middle East, perhaps even igniting similar efforts across Latin America and Africa. Multinational corporations, international banks, and logistics networks are already adjusting to new values and projections. As Dubai-based financial strategist Lena Hassan states, success in currency reform hinges on consistent government communication and public education. Financial experts like Robert Nin view this as a collaborative milestone, two nations, using different strengths, rewriting the rules of currency engagement. Now is the time to prepare. The countdown is nearly over. Whether you're an individual planning your household finances or a business navigating pricing changes, the coming 24 hours are critical. First, focus on verified information. Avoid rumors and follow only official sources: the Central Bank of Iraq, the Vietnamese Ministry of Finance, Bloomberg, Reuters, and IMF platforms. Second, reassess your financial plans. Individuals should review savings and budgets. Business owners must update payroll systems, contracts, and pricing. Test accounting software for compatibility. Explore digital finance tools and ensure you're equipped to operate in the new framework. And most importantly, don't go through this alone. Join trusted networks, consult financial experts, and collaborate with local organizations to support your transition. This is more than a revaluation. It's a leap into digital, inclusive finance for the future. Iraq is addressing financial accessibility in rural and underserved areas by expanding digital infrastructure. Vietnam continues to lead in fintech, using QR codes, microfinance, and AI-driven budgeting tools. These aren't future plans, they're happening now, backed by educational campaigns to ensure no citizen is left behind. By June 14, 2025, the financial world will officially shift. What was once rumor is now confirmed change, affecting millions of people, businesses, and global systems. At Dinar Community, we're committed to keeping you informed and empowered. Tomorrow, expect full coverage, live market responses, expert reactions, and real-world transition guidance. Now, we want to hear from you. How are you preparing for this shift? Are you adjusting your financial strategies? Leave a comment below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next major update. Stay informed, stay prepared. The future of global finance starts now. Like and subscribe for more videos.